All right, today I'm going to show you how to backwash an EC65 or an EC75 filter. First step, shut the power off. Take this black cap off. Put the white nozzle in. You take your hose. Push it on there. Now with the system off, I'm going to bump this handle. About 15 times. Open this bottom one. Open this one. Let's air in here. We're going to let this thing drain until no more water comes out of it. This is your empty cycle, and the next cycle is going to be your rinse cycle. Now that you got no more water coming out, come back over here. We're going to close this, and if you forget, you'll know because you'll get wet. But with that one still open, now we're going to flip it on. I'm going to let this run until the water goes from dirty to clear. This is your rinse cycle. It was pretty dirty. And every time you do this, it's going to clear up faster and faster. But we're literally going to take this process that we just did and we're going to repeat it at least 3 times. It's coming out pretty clear now. So now I'm going to go over here. We'll close this valve back up. It only takes about 10 seconds because the water is already about up to here while we're doing that. Shut the system off. Bump the handle. Repeat that whole process. All right, so this is my 4th time around. I said at least 3. The goal is that the water coming out of this hose when you rinse will clear up instantly. There's really no chunks coming out on this drain cycle. So this should be the last time. Another thing you can do is a lot of times stuff gets stuck up in here. As this thing's draining, you can bump this handle. As long as that pump's not running, this handle can be bumped, and sometimes that helps knock all the stuff out of the top of this so you don't have a service call and have to have somebody come out and pressure wash it every 3 years. So with it draining like this, you can bump that handle while it's doing it, help knock all that out. This time should be the last. That's still open. You may get a little spurt of dirt at first, and it's going to clear up instantly. That's how you know you got everything out of your filter. There's a little bit. Not too dirty, no chunks. Clears up real fast. That's how you know everything's out. And then you're just going to go to your pool, open up the skimmer plate, and put, if it's an EC65, it's 6 pounds of DE. And if it's a 75, it's 7 pounds of DE. All right, now that you unhooked your hose, close that valve, put the black cap back on the filter, everything's running like normal again. When you're done, you come up here, open this up. You have an EC65, 6 scoops, EC75, 7 scoops. You can see it on the label, on the sticker on your filter on the bottom right. But this one's a 65, so I'm going to do 6 scoops. So what I do is I do 2 at a time. Let it settle out. And then I'll put 4 more in. It's as easy as that. If you have started buying skimmer socks, they cannot handle DE. It will not go through it. So make sure that you take this sock off of this filter, or this basket rather, and put it back in there. Put your DE in, then put your sock back on, because if not, you will clog this thing like crazy and it's a mess. If you want to know if yours is an EC65 or 75, on your filter right here is the number. This one's a 65. Another cool thing you can do, I've been doing it for a lot of my customers. If I haven't done it for you yet, I apologize. But you can write the steps 1 through 5 right under your filter cap. Literally, it's hidden. No one sees it. And then you don't have to watch a video over and over. And you're set.